All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Jimmy Flippin' Deals. Thank you so much for joining me. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I have a story to tell you. So since I seen y'all last, I definitely did get some of the totes from outside inside, the empty ones that are still being processed through the blizzard. So that is a win. I did not have a chance to videotape. Oh, I just showed my age, didn't I? Do a video this morning because I was running so super late, guys. When I woke up, I slept through an hour's worth of alarms, shot out some text, went back to sleep, and woke up 20 minutes before I was supposed to be at work. And for those of y'all that don't, not y'all of those, which has been a consistent thing here lately. For those of y'all that know, I live 15 minutes from work. So to wake up with 20 minutes to get there from sleep till walking in the front door, I did not have anything for you. Matter of fact, I got into the building and I'm still like, oh my goodness. But some things have happened that are super cool that I wanted to share with you for my reselling deal. For those of y'all that don't know, I'm a part-time reseller who considers it a full-time passion, but I do hold down a full-time job in the meantime. And so, where are we at? I did get some of the car cleaned out. I got a full tote out of here. I couldn't tell you, no, y'all can still see a little bit in the back, or what is in the back. What actually came out was in the passenger seat. As we say, in the dark, I can tell you, hey, it's all clear, but y'all see it sure as the world tomorrow. But I did get a full tote out of here. Not to say that it's processed. I did get some processed, so y'all can, I can be happy about that. Y'all can be proud of me about that. The business is growing. Finally this year, and consistently on a daily basis. Did have several packages for today, but today's Sunday. I did get them all done, even though part of me last night wanted to just list or do nothing and not do packages till tonight and whoop myself today. But I didn't do that. I believe I've got 4 packages, 5 units going out so far this evening. I haven't looked since I've been off work. There may be more, I'm not sure. Not a lot of money, and I started to tell myself that the money that I've made today or yesterday, is in some way the negative side of me was saying that it, is not worth it or whatever. And I got to thinking, even in the slow time, this is categorically the slowest time of the year, right in these few months right after Christmas, until tax season really takes off, is, even what I'm doing right now, like single-handedly takes care of mortgage, right? I mean, how phenomenal is that you do in your off time that takes care of mortgage? That's super huge. Don't take care of water, don't take care of food, don't take care of transportation, but it is steadily the amount that it takes to take care of mortgage. I mean, that's phenomenal. So the positive side of me whooped up on the negative side and said, shut your mouth, because we doing stuff. So there it is. Yes. Like I said, 4 packages, 5 units going out on top of what was going out yesterday so far for the day. Now, I did tell y'all that I am going to show y'all the 10 to thin challenge. For those that haven't watched, I am thin to 10. Yeah, there we go, 10 to thin. It's not a diet show, I swear. Don't hit the stop button on that. No, from thin air to $10,000 challenge of mine, and it's not going to be a boom, boom, boom. This is going to be over time because I'm doing other stuff too. But the particular amount of money that was given to me through one of my affiliate links. Somebody opened up a Mercari account and they saved $10 and I made $10. So it was a win-win for both of us. By the way, all kinds of affiliate links are in the description that will go into this pile. However, so basically thin air, right? Guy that I don't know, never met, opens up an account with a marketplace and saves money on my YouTube coupon code, right? And in the process, I get $10. So I take that $10 and I bought some stuff. I bought one thing and it actually came back as something completely different. And I told y'all about that in another episode. However, for those, I'll just catch y'all up real quick because it is just starting out. I bought what was supposed to be shoes with this $10. I toggled the free shipping. I put $2 on top of it, which I was going to even up later. And instead of shoes, I got some makeup. That normally makeup is no good for me. But skincare products are for some reason. So maybe I need to reevaluate makeup on the particular makeup that I started with. But nevertheless, I checked this makeup out. And within one day, I took that $10 makeup, which was supposed to be shoes, but took that $10 makeup and sold it for $49.99. So pretty awesome, right? And then that left me with, I believe, oh shoot, I had another math again. $38 profit. Okay, that $38 profit, I have now bought 3 pairs of shoes with the last one showed up yesterday. I was going to use a pair that I had paid cash with, but then I still had my Mercari coupon. And I couldn't find nothing with it. And I was just like, well, I'll add money to that. It won't be a part of it. I was getting frustrated. Long story short, I did find some shoes. They arrived yesterday. They're not like super duper Nike. I mean, they are Nike, but I mean, they're not like high dollar, nothing. But on that last, what was it? $15 that I had after I bought 2 other pairs of shoes. That last $15 I should be able to make, and I had to pull it out of Mercari. I had to. I should make probably about $10 on that particular one. The other ones I should do extremely well, which brings me to a point that is kind of part of it, because I was starting from thin air, like so many people. Anybody can, because I know what it takes to start from thin air. I went used, right? And because I was going used, I found some other things. For those of y'all that don't know, I am predominantly a brand new retail arbitrage reseller. That's what I do for the most part. I do have some used golf clubs. I do have used shoes. I do have a few things, but the majority of what I do is brand new. But since I needed to come up with something from nothing, I went used because I think that's the way to go. And I found, in addition to some Air Jordans I bought, and shoot, there was one other. What else did I buy? Yeah, I'll save it for another time because I can't think of it. Some Air Force Ones, some Air Jordans. There was one other. Either way, I have them in a pile, and I'm fixing to put listings up. Hopefully soon. But in addition to that, what I found while I was looking were, I don't know if y'all have seen these. They do need to be cleaned up, but they are, LeBron 11 Nikes Fruity Pebbles. So not too bad. These cost me, I kid you not, $5. And they are going for anywhere from 40 in this size, anywhere from 40 to the most recent one in this size, $85 used. So 40 if you don't know what you're doing and you just want to flip them quick, or if you take really good pictures, clean them up real nice, put the right light on them, and wait a month or two for the right buyer, closer to 85 bucks. So yeah, very, very stoked about that. That being said, today, rather than going to the normal stores, which I'm just pulled into one now, if y'all didn't see that, I did go to Target, and I haven't been to Target in a while because Target normally doesn't do a whole lot, but when they do, they do. And I could tell that I had just missed out on some of my faves. I missed them, but they didn't get them all. Whoever got them, and somebody got a lot of them, didn't get them all. So, long story short, in about an hour, I cleared out of the store with at least $150 profit. I should at least double my money, so right at $150. And on some of it, I very well could triple. So I'm going to say $150 on the low end. So super psyched about that. Walmart's been kind of running dry, so I figured I'd hit Target. I should have hit them. I need to hit them at least once a week. I really do. But long story short, did very decent. Did get some more wrestling figures out of there. I don't do great with a lot of wrestling figures, but with some, I do fantastic. So it makes it worth it. And, you know, in all honesty, when I say I don't do well with them, I ask for top dollar, and then I fall into the market with progressive markdowns. So if since I have just gotten a lot of them in the last few months, I'm still on the very top end. And once I become a little bit more reasonable, they will sell. And, you know, by doing that, I wade through the market fluctuation of the clearance release. You know, supply and demand, too much supply, not enough demand, prices drop. By putting them a little high and slowly working down, I get closer to full retail out of them, and still provide value to the customer at the given time frame, right? So happy about that. Off to a good start. I am going to hit this store because, one, I got to check the clearance because that's what I do, and two, I got to get something to eat, and I'm hungry. So I'm going to get all those, and yeah, so size 7, 6.5 women's, which makes them a 7, 8 in men's, maybe the other way around. It's been a while. I haven't looked, and I don't have my glasses on, but can't be mad about a $5 pickup on those. But yeah, nice score this evening. Sorry I didn't put out a video. Y'all are fixing to get this one though. Lickety split. I don't even know what that means, but it felt appropriate. Let me see. Anything else? Oh, developments, yes, with my mailboxes, right? The big 6 foot tall by 2 foot wide by 2 foot deep mailboxes. I got 2 of them. They're not mailboxes, but they're gonna be. I was gonna do all this fancy welding, yada in order to get these stands so they'll look like, so I don't know what they'd look like. I just had this vision in my head. I knew what I thought they were gonna be. In my hometown, we have on the blocks, we had these mailboxes where everybody goes to it. It's on this big pillar, right? So I had in my head these pillars, even though they're so tall, the pillars are only going to be this big, which brought me to the idea. And the reason I wanted them on the pillars rather than straight on the ground is so water didn't collect and it didn't rust. Long story short, I realized yesterday when I walked past one as it was standing up, I couldn't see it in my mind while they were down, but I put them up the way they're supposed to be. They don't need much of a base at all to achieve what I'm looking for. And matter of fact, welding seems, because in order to weld them and put them on a thing, I have to put them on a concrete pad anyway. So I got to thinking, why don't I elevate and slope a concrete pad and just stick them on it? No welding, no nothing. What do they call them? J anchors, metal that goes down like that sticks in the concrete, right? And those will hold them on there, and that'll be it. I mean, like, literally super simple. Sometimes the best things are not only right in front of your face, but they're the most simple for me. And I'm not giving life advice or anything else, but That's the way I'm running with it. So rather than make a concrete pad and then weld some stuff, I'm just gonna make a concrete pad, stick them on there, call it done. Put the logos of the shipping carriers on them with magnets. Boom. Post office, UPS. For now, one each will do it. During Christmas, at one point, I did have too much to even stick in the back of Dad's truck to get to the post office with. They would not have fit in those two either. Huge amount that went out. However, during those times, eventually I'll add more boxes, but during those times, I figure I'll switch the magnets and roll like 2 UPS or 2 post office and schedule a pickup and then run the other carrier in town like I've already been doing and split the weight on it. And I think that's going to work this year. For those that don't know, January this year over last year, up 70%. I didn't double or triple, but 70% is huge. I seen a Facebook post of mine from this time last year, yesterday, that said I had 345 listings. And I thought about it today and I went, how cute. So, I think, I don't know exactly, but I think I'm close to double that now, coming out of Christmas. And I know, I forget what it was. I was 10 times or something the December that I had from this time last year. Like I destroyed those numbers, and to still have this much inventory left after is one, phenomenal, two, remarkable, just a beautiful thing. So I'm going to try to do everything in my power to double and triple this year, and I do believe we're off to a very good start. Short of that, if you got any questions, please put them in the comments section. Please feel free to utilize those links, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for joining me. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.